Okay, so I don't know how helpful I'll be, but I'm gonna make this because I think it looks a lot like the pattern that you were using, but I'm not 100% sure how your pattern is written. I'm gonna use these colors, maybe the blue, I don't know. I think it's 1, 2, oh, this has 5, whatever. So we're gonna try this and I'll walk you through a couple of the different parts of it. I know you said that she gave you a pattern, but you weren't 100% sure how to read it. All patterns are written so different, so obviously without seeing yours, I'm not sure. But this is how this pattern is written. It's just in like sentences. And then it gives the different stitches on here. So I'm gonna go ahead and start this and go to where you ended and start it up from there. So in this pattern, it starts with a magic ring. Again, I'm not sure how yours starts, but there are 2 different ways that you can start patterns, and one is with a slip knot and one is with a magic ring. The magic ring is nice because you can tighten the circle. And if you do it with a slip knot to make the chain and do single crochets, it doesn't always tend to be very tight. So we'll start with our magic ring to begin. Sorry if you can't see, I don't really have, my phone is in a candle at the moment holding it. And then I chain 1 and then work 3 double crochets and chain 2 in the ring, and I repeat that 3 times. Okay, now that I've done it 3 times, I'm gonna tighten this, and you join with a slip stitch to the peg double crochet, which is just the first double crochet. And you do it to the second chain space. So if you can see here, yellow is kind of hard to see. So there's one down here. So there's one here, and then this is the second one. So I'm going to slip stitch it to that one. And so this is what it looks like. Okay, so I've started the second round, and I'll finish the last 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet in my chain 2 space. So I should have 4 of those, and I've already done 3. Go a little slower here to show you how I do a chain 2. So I yarn over, put it through, yarn over, pull up. I have 3 on here, and I yarn over and I pull through 2, yarn over and pull through the last 2. So I'll do 2 more of those. There's 3 on here, yarn over through 2, yarn over through 2. So again, yarn over 1, put it in your stitch, pull through, you have 3, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through your last 2. Then this one is, again, you slip stitch it. So I'm going to slip stitch it there, and then to fasten it off, I just do one quick single crochet, pull it tight, and I cut that. And now, depending on how comfortable you are, you can leave this tail and you can crochet over it with your next color to keep it in place, or you can weave it in using your needle. I have one of these needles, so you could weave it in if you want, or you can keep it there and just crochet over top of it. Since I did cut off the tail here, I'm going to go ahead and weave in my center one from my magic ring, just because it annoys me when I have a bunch of pieces of yarn. Weave this in, it's on this side. And this is just whatever you feel comfortable doing, as long as it's going through the middle of the layers. I like to go 2 different ways. Go this way and back this way. Oh, your buddy woke up. Now from here, my pattern says to join the next yarn color in any of the 2 space places. So I'm just gonna go in this one since it's closest to where my tail is. And you're gonna pull it through here, and then I like to bring my yarn up front so that I can hold it better. And then you just do 1 stitch, but you pull it tight. That just secures it there. That doesn't count as anything. Then I do my chain 1, and then it says to work again 3 double crochets, 2 chain 2, and then 3 more double crochets in this space. So I just did my first set. Now it says to skip my next 3 double crochets from my previous round, which is these here. And in this space, I'm gonna do 3 double crochets. So this time I'm gonna now be using pink. So you take your hook and you just put it through your chain 2 hole. You take this yarn, whatever way is comfortable for you to hold it all, and you just hook it around, pull it up through that spot. I like to put the tail in front just so that I have extra control over it. And then however you hold your yarn, I go over, under, and then I wrap around my ring finger twice. That's just what's comfortable for me, but whatever works for you. Then you're gonna yarn over, pull it through, and then I pull on the tail to tighten it. Now that's just your slip stitch to join it. That doesn't count as anything. So you're gonna chain 1, and then you're gonna start your double crochets in the corner. Here's the square. Now I'm going on to the end round of 5, which is essentially doing the same thing. Here is the finished square.